Hello and welcome to this review of the Uptown Girls historical romance book series by Joanna Shupe. I'm Olivia, your favorite resource for book recommendations you can easily screenshot, and you're watching Random Olive Reads. First up, we have The Rogue of Fifth Avenue, which is book one of the series. Now, the series takes place completely in Gilded Age, New York City. Mamie is a total troublemaker who goes to gambling establishments to try to win extra money and then donate the money to the poor. However, this is completely scandalous and she could be ruined or harmed, so Frank, her father's lawyer, keeps rescuing her out of scrapes, even though she's not interested in being rescued. While she's preoccupied with helping the women in the poorer parts of the city, she's also kind of nearly engaged to someone in her own social circle, and the lawyer Frank is trying to hide his actual upbringing. Turns out he's been lying about his school background all these years, but really he was from the poor part of town. Somehow, these two get entangled together to try to seek social justice for a woman who is beaten by her husband. But Frank is sort of in a tough spot because he's trying to protect his own interests. It was fun to see these two get together, even though we're kind of intimidated by Mamie's father at first, especially since Frank works for him. Next up, we have The Prince of Broadway, which takes place kind of in an overlapping time period as book one. We have Florence, the younger sister of Mamie, who wants to open her own casino. In order to learn from the best, she attempts to get casino running lessons from Clay, the most notorious casino owner in town. While she's busy sneaking out and hanging out in the seedy part of town, Clayton is working on some behind the scenes real estate deals that will attempt to destroy the wealthy man that ruined his own family. Unfortunately, that man is Florence's father, and the house that's being targeted in this real estate scuffle is her grandmother's residence, where Florence eventually wants to live. As Clay and Florence grow closer, he has to choose between his affection for her and his quest for revenge. And finally, we have The Devil of Downtown. It's the youngest sister, Justine's turn to spend time with an unsuitable man. Jack Mulligan is a name to be feared and some sort of king of the gangsters, but when Justine needs a favor from him, he takes full advantage. He makes it a point to be seen in public with her and set up potential business connections based on her pristine reputation. Of course, in the meantime, he's actually quite sweet to her, and we have a pretty straightforward opposites attract, social class difference sort of romance here. So, there isn't much happening in the series that's very exciting or unique. We have a set of three sisters who are wealthy and well off, but like to dabble in scandalous situations with either their charity work or running a casino, in Florence's case. They could probably be accused of just reaching outside of their social station. As such, they encounter men that don't necessarily belong to their social sphere. These were fun, easy reads. Joanna Shupe definitely packs in the spice with bits of dirty talking and voyeurism. Overall, it's an enjoyable read, but I don't think anything stands out here as far as like heart wrenching emotion in the romance department. But if you're looking for something relatively quick and plenty of steam, I recommend this series. Thank you so much for watching this video. Links to all of these books are in the description box. Like and subscribe so you don't miss future videos, and you can follow me on Instagram at randomolive.